Hey guys, welcome to Brick Productions, and guys, today is part 4 of Building Wren Stronghold. So, as you guys can see, there's been a lot added in since the last part. I've got the window panels in for the right side of the structure. I've got some terrain in and a nice tree there that I'll elaborate in a second. So before I get started on this video, I've had a couple concerns about the series and the structure itself. So I'm gonna, elaborate on that. Basically, answer those questions pretty much. So the first one is, will I do a time lapse for this series? I originally wasn't planning on it, and I actually forgot about completely doing a time lapse. So I'm glad somebody brought that to my attention. In this video, no, because at the time that comment rolled in, I already had this built, and I didn't want to build any more, basically where there's just too much to cover, if you guys can understand. So the next part might have a time lapse in it. I don't know. I'll think about it, but to answer your question on that one, and then the next big one that a lot of people have been concerned about are these support beams up under the right side. And I get why you guys are, concerned about that, because it does look a little off because the show doesn't have anything up under it. But as you guys know, there has to be support beams up under there to support all that weight. Because there's a lot of weight in there, and it would be impossible, basically, without any structures. So basically, people are saying I should, move those support beams back. And I get what you guys are saying. And I could move them back, but it'd only be by like maybe 3 or 4 studs. Because basically, if I push them too far back, and let's say if it's in the center, one of these plates, you guys don't see the plates because there's tile there, but it would basically just cave in, basically, and it's all going to break apart. It's not going to be well structured. So yes, these could be pushed back, but it'd be a backbreaker, basically, because I would basically have to pull up this entire thing just to move it back by 4 studs, which is, even then, it's not going to make that much of a difference. So I probably won't do it, is what I'm saying. So yeah, guys. But let's get into the video. So let's start off with the terrain work so far. So as you guys can see here, I've used some white plates to give it that slight incline on the terrain, and then use some tile here, and some of the white leaf pieces to kind of just draw out, some of the blandness on the terrain, because you don't want to just, basically just plates alone. You want to put something different on it. And then here you have the tree, which I can't take full credit for it. It's kind of my design. I got the idea from another builder using the clips and all that, but I didn't really know how this person built it exactly, so I just kind of improvised, and I think it turned out pretty nice. I don't know if this is exactly how he did it, but I just recognized that he used the clips. I thought it was a cool idea. It worked well in Wren Stronghold. And I just don't know exactly how he built it, so I just kind of improvised, and that's how it turned out. But yeah, so get you guys a closer look at the tree. You guys can see those clips there. I don't think I will do like a tutorial on it or anything, because it's, like I said, it's not. I wouldn't say it's technically my design, and I wouldn't really have the right to do that, because it's not really my idea. Really, it's somebody else's. I just, like I said, I improvised the design of it pretty much. So, but yeah, so let's get into these panels here on the right side. I think those turn out really nice. The dark bluish gray plates really draw out the color, and it's not bland there. So that turned out nice. Here's some more detailed stickers there. And actually, these had to be cut in order for it to fit on those panels. So, and I think it looks awesome on the the mock. So I'll come around on this side. You guys can see that. And you guys can see some detail work here on the outside of the structure. So let's get into the inside. As you guys can see, there's been some massive tile work here. You know, got some of the 2x4 dark bluish gray tiles in there with some azure tiles too. Those are actually a little bit more rare than your ordinary colors. So, and I use that to draw out some color because, you know, you just don't want light bluish gray and dark bluish gray. You know, you want to have a little bit of color in it. So that's what I was shooting for that one. So I think that turned out pretty nice. Here's some detail on this wall here, and then on this wall here. So, you know, you guys can see some of the detail work that has been made there. And also here, I think this was in the last video. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. We'll come around here. And this is the throne room area. So this is basically where Sabine Mom will sit. And all of her, the clan Wren will, you know, gather around in here. If you guys notice that the 2x4 dark bluish gray tiles are actually higher than the normal level, and I think it's like that in the show. So that's what I try to capture there. I try to capture like a step pattern going up to the throne. So I use some Nexonite shields there too. And like I said, you know, it's just some nice tile designs there and some nice colors to draw out the bland colors. So use some masonry bricks on the wall here. And also someone pointed out that I could print a decal of the mosaic in the show to replace, you know, that Lego window panel. That's actually a really good idea, and I might consider it. I was really shooting for everything to be Lego in this mock, but I mean, I'm sure it wouldn't hurt. I think that looks great, but the printing idea is also a great idea as well. So, you know, that might come into the mock. I don't know. But yeah, so some you know, some more detail work on the main wall there in the middle of the room. So yeah, guys, and also one last thing. I think in the previous video this room wasn't 100% done. It was like 90% done. I just had to add in a little bit of tile here, but I got that in. So this room is now 100% done where the training room is. So, but yeah, guys, this is a little bit longer video than normal. I know I've rambled on a little bit for a long time at the beginning of the video, but I think that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and if you guys want to stay updated with this mock, you guys can go check me out on Instagram. Link will be in the description down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. This is Brick Productions, signing off.